Right. Hi guys, welcome to 365 days, 365 concepts. The concept that we're going to understand today is types of capital investment. So primarily there are two types of capital investment a company makes, right? What is capital investment, sir? Capital expenditure, basically capex. So there are two types of it, sir. First is the maintenance investment and the other one is the expansion investments or business growth investment is what I would like to call it as. So I would like it's called as business growth investment. So the first one is maintenance, the other one is business growth investment. Sir, maintenance investments is of two types. Sir, first one is called as going concern project and the second one is called as regulatory slash compliance project. Sir, what is going concern project, sir? Going concern project is ultimately the aim of capital expenditure here in these type of projects is to maintain my existing set of business or to reduce cost. Let's say, for example, I have a machinery in my existing manufacturing unit, which whose life is 10 years and its life has come to an end right now, and I need to replace that machinery and get a new machinery. So currently, when I get the new machinery, I'm not going to have like an increase in capacity, right? It's not going to make my business very, of course, it's going to make my business efficient and reduce the costs because ultimately it will be a new machine for a while. Sir, but the point is that you are not getting extra units in your added in your, factory's capacity in any manner to produce. So, you're maintaining your existing set of business and that is what your going concern project is. In this type of, you do not, in these type of projects, you don't need a lot of detailed analysis. You just need to know that, okay, this is what the machinery is. I need to replace this. What are my options? That's what this is, right? Assessing whether the existing operations should continue or not. That's what also a call has to be taken. So when I'm replacing the machinery, I need to evaluate my entire set of operations. Whether it is beneficial to replace the machinery now, will I be continuing in this set of operations? All of those things have to be evaluated as well. Sir, the next type of project is called as regulatory or compliance project. Sir, what is regulatory or compliance project, sir? Let's say, for example, I take a mine on a rent or I take a mine basically and I'm going to mine at that place for 10 years. So let's say it's a coal mine and I'm going to mine at that place for 10 years, right? Now, after 10 years, to be honest, I cannot leave the mine just like that. To mine, I have to dig up the entire earth and I will be extracting coal out of it. But after 10 years, when I'm done, I just cannot leave the mine like that. The entire place dug up like that. I have to refill that place, right? Even if that is not beneficial for me, refilling that place again, it's not beneficial for me, but that's a project that I have to take because it's a requirement. It's something that I have to comply with, right? And that is what regulatory or compliance project is. Now it is might sometimes it might be mandatory by the government. Government tells you, boss, if you are renting the mine 10 years later, fill that mine again. We are not going to let you leave it like that, right? That's what it is. Or sometimes, insurance companies also sometimes, mandate certain set of projects that you have to enter in order to make your, factory or premises safer, right? Sir, they generate little or no revenue at all. Like the project that I was talking about, where 10 years later you have to refill that entire mine again. That project is not going to generate any revenue. It's not going to be of any benefit, right? So that was your going concern and compliance project or regulatory project, which is a part of maintenance investment. Sir, second is business growth investment, right? Sir, what are the two types of business growth investment? Sir, first one is the expansion project, and the second one is new investment. Sir, what is expansion project? Sir, expansion project is growing my existing set of business. So let's say, for example, I have a certain factory which can produce 1 lakh units currently. That is what the capacity of the factory is. But I expand and I make it to 2 lakh units. That is what is called as what, sir? That is what is called as expansion project. Of course, I would require a detailed analysis. Whether I should expand my capacity to 2 lakh, whether the demand will pick up or not. Okay, if it picks up, if I want to expand, what sort of place I would want to, make my factory at. Okay, should I expand the current existing set of factory or I should, make it at a, a different location logistically and all of those things. So there are a lot of things that would come into picture here, right? So there would be a detailed analysis that would be required. So the next type is new investment, where I invest in a completely different line of business. So let's say, for example, I am Ola and currently I'm involved in cab services. But tomorrow I decide that I want to manufacture EV. That's a completely different line of business. Now to manufacture EV, I will have to set up a complete new plant. I'll have to do a lot of things. It's a big process, approvals, all of those things, right? So a new investment is outside the existing line of business, and of course, sir, it would require detailed analysis because I will have to take a call as to whether I should enter into this line of business or not. If I do, what am I looking at, and all of those things. So, yeah. So these are the types of capital investment a business primarily makes. right? I hope you guys understood everything. If there are any doubts, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to reply. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys another day with another concept. Bye bye.